Hi, sweetie. One more book. Diamond in the Snow. About a little mole. I think that's a mole. It's like a little mouse, but a little different. And it's a snowy day. Oh, that's beautiful. Diamond in the Snow. Look at his little nose sticking up out of the ground. It's snowing. It's beautiful. Cold diggity, gasped Mole as he burrowed out of the ground one afternoon. Whatever's this? It was the middle of winter, and the woodland was covered in a thick blanket of snow. Whatever is this? Mole had never seen snow before. It's beautiful. It made the woodland look strange and beautiful. So Mole left his hole and set off to explore. It was so quiet, as if everything had fallen under a magic spell. Mole wandered on, enchanted, until suddenly, that's the little mole. He's walking along. These are his footprints all up. He's walking along until suddenly he found himself sliding. Oh, cried Mole as his paws slipped from under him. Whee! He shouted as he sped down the slope. Woof! He groaned as he crashed into a tree trunk. Mole picked himself up and then gasped with surprise. Something smooth and sparkly was sticking out of the snow beside him. Mole was sure that it hadn't been there a moment ago. It's as if it appeared by magic, thought Mole. It looks like a diamond, he decided. I must take it home. It's beautiful. Mole carried the diamond back up the steep bank. It was hard work. Here he is, taking that diamond up the steep bank. It was hard work. Drat, said Mole as he stumbled, and the diamond shot up out of his paws. It couldn't hold on to it. It's as if it's trying to escape, gasped Mole as he chased it down the slope. Perhaps it's a magic diamond, he thought. No, it's just a slippery icicle. It's made of ice, like snow. But it does look beautiful like a diamond. Hey, Munchie, want to read the book with us? Munchie's over there. Phew, panted Mole. When he finally reached the top of the bank, he was hot and tired, but he hurried on, anxious to get home. By now, he was sure that the diamond was magical because it was changing shape in his paws, because it's melting. He was almost home when he suddenly realized that his arms were empty. The diamond had disappeared right from under his nose. There are his friends. Squirrels, rabbit, owl. Oh, no, that's a hedgehog, I think. There's a little mole. And the diamond disappeared. Just then, a snowball came whizzing through the air, closely followed by hedgehog, squirrel, and rabbit. Hello, Mole, said Hedgehog cheerfully. Do you want to come snowballing with us? Asked Squirrel. But Mole was still staring unhappily at his empty paws. What's wrong, Mole? Asked Rabbit. So Mole told them all about the magic diamond. Look at all their footprints in the snow. And how it appeared from nowhere and changed shape and tried to escape, and how it had finally disappeared from under his nose. But Mole could tell that his friends didn't really believe him. So he took them back to the tree trunk where the diamond had first appeared. That's where I found it, said Mole, pointing down into the snow. Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel were all smiling. They've seen snow before. They know what that was. And we do too, because I told you. Look, said Rabbit, pointing up into the tree. Mole squinted up And then he saw them. The tree above them was filled with hundreds of diamonds. They were hanging from every branch. "They're icicles," said Squirrel. "They're just frozen water," said Hedgehog. "The one you found must have melted in your paws," explained Rabbit. "So it wasn't magic then," said Mole sadly. "Not really," said Rabbit kindly. "Could have fooled me. If that's not magical, I don't know what is." Those beautiful icicles hanging from the trees. We had that about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. Remember when it snowed and there was all those snow things stuck to the top and icicles hanging? The four friends set off up the bank again, but when they got to the top, Mole glanced back to take one last look at the icicle tree. "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute," he said excitedly. "Wait a minute, wait a minute, look!" The sun was setting over the snowy woodland, casting its last rays into the branches of the tree, making each icicle shimmer with a beautiful golden light. It was the most spectacular thing any of them had ever seen. Mole, Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel stood staring at the tree, enchanted, until the last of the light had died away. "That was marvelous," sighed Rabbit as they made their way back through the woodland. "Wonderful," agreed Hedgehog. "Fantastic," added Squirrel. "You see," said Mole, grinning proudly. "I told you they were magic." Yes, indeed. Look at little Mole and his happy friends. That's like you at Soraya's with your friends. Oh, there's Gab wanting to come in. It's fun to have friends to play with in the snow or in the sun or anytime. Okay, sweetie pie, that was a good book. It was called Diamond in the Snow by Jonathan Emmett, illustrated by Vanessa Cabban. I like this book. Okay, sweetie pie, I love you. See you later.